Hi collective, this is miraclexistetarot channel, and this time I put up again a blackout message without tarot reading. I will do tarot reading also today, later on, but this is a download I just got. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I just woke up and did my meditation, and this is a really important download that certain divine feminine has to get, and it has to be out. We are in November, okay? And a bit like a year ago, there was a woman, a karmic woman, who used to be your friend, divine feminine. This woman never ever was your real friend. This woman ruined your reputation in the eyes of your friends, the people who know you. And the only reason why she did, because she already recognized it very early that you are divine feminine, you are an empress energy, and she could not support it. She could not support it because she wanted this energy for herself. And she realized that there is a divine masculine who you're supposed to be with, and who has feeling for you. She practically ruined your character in the eyes of this masculine that much that this divine masculine started to hate on you, plot against you with her. And also this woman slept with the person you loved, maybe if you were married with your husband, or with this divine feminine, not divine masculine, pardon. It doesn't matter. This bitch put you through the dark night of the soul. But it's not enough, because what I can see, roughly a year ago, you started to glow up, okay? And you know what this bitch did? This bitch made a contract with an occult group of people that she will deliver you, because you are a divine feminine, you are an earth angel, a star seed, a light worker, a twin flame, whatever. And this occult group is consuming the energy of divine feminine, divine masculine, like you are. This shitty karmic woman received a huge amount of money for this. And she was given exactly 1 year to deliver you. She tried everything, all kind of shitty asshole spell work, esoteric, etheric manipulation. When it didn't work, she tried legal manipulation. She tried your weak points. While if you had a husband or a boyfriend you loved, she attacked there. If you had children, she attacked there. If you had job, she attacked there. If you had a business, she destroyed your business. But even if she managed to destroy things in your life, of course you lost. You stayed on the top. You smiled, you worked with your spirit guides, your ancestors, your spirit team, and you looked fine. She was enraged. Actually, people does not know this side of her, because she comes off like a Libra, a very balanced person, somebody divine, when she is not. And you might be a fire sign. Yeah, I pick up on a very strong fire sign, and you know what fire signs are like. Okay, sometimes we are very passionate, sometimes we are very emotional, and we are fire signs like fire. Okay, and we can be balanced, of course. I'm not saying not, but sometimes fire signs come down in people's eyes like somebody who is not balanced, not really an Empress energy, but like a Queen of Wands maximum. But you are an Empress, Divine Feminine. Why these Libra or these not necessarily Libra the sign, but these friends of yours, this woman is a karmic woman, not even on a page level, who just stealing divine feminine energies to make herself look like an empress. But she is not. She can have all the money of the entire world. She never will be an empress. Because to be an empress, that means you are a divine feminine. You are loved by souls. You are favorized by souls, and this woman is not. And a simple reason is why. Because there is not even an inch of good intention in her heart. She will never be an empress unless she do the work and go through the dark night of soul like you did, Divine Feminine. So I get back to this, that in 1 year she have to deliver you. The download what I got, there will be people who wants to take you out, Divine Feminine. Even it is possible that this person herself will return to you and will ask you to go with her somewhere. What I can see is different things. Some of you, Divine Feminine, there is a kidnapping that was planified, that is planified. Some of you young, so they want you to disappear in a sex market, you know, the dark, how is it, this illegal market, like a sex slave. Some of you are not that young, but they want to sell you to an occult group where they want to use your sex slave to recruit your Earth Angel, Star Seed, Twin Flame, whatever energy regularly. So you will be treated like a sex slave in spite of your age, but it's for your energy. It's a group of asshole shit, dark, occult people who wants to lock you up somewhere and regularly fuck you to take your energy away. She wants to deliver you for that life, so she could live well and she could raise into your place as an empress. This is how much she's fucking divine, you know. Even if she would do that, she will be never, ever divine. Because a person who do such a thing without even considering the pain and the darkness and the evilness he or she will cause, has a dark soul. And if somebody has a dark soul, a dark intention like that, is, honey, this is not a divine person. This is not an empress. She was just embodying this energy that she stole from you and projected hers because she's a fucking witch and she has some occult knowledge that she could manage to do this exchange. So people see you like shit, and why people saw her like an empress when she is not. In this group, there is many wants to see you suffer. It's not because you're an evil person or cause them harm. No, honey. The problem is that you are too divine. And all the blessings that universe wants to give you and all the positive things in your life that will happen, these people do not want to see it because they have an evil heart. These people are some of you, your ex, some of you, your ex-friend who couldn't control you because you walked away, and they took it as I don't know how to put this. You know, when you say to a friend, okay, you can't manipulate me, I'm fed up that you do this and this to hurt me and my children, I know what you did, and after they rage a war against you because they can't control you anymore. Honey, there is one thing sure, that those friends were fucking pervert narcissistic shits. Nothing else. And you did well to leave behind them. The problem is that these people realized after a while that your energy provided them with certain good things. And they don't have it anymore. That's why they hate you. Because they can't own your energy anymore. Because these people, when you were around them, when you loved them, when you helped them, when you help some of the divine feminine with your mother, and these friends are other mothers, you were there, and you helped them with their kids. When you needed help, first of all, it was so difficult for them to help you, and after they told the entire community that it's only them who help, they never talk about when you help them. Oh no, that everybody forgot. This is the destruction of your good character, what they did with pleasure. Why they were drinking alcohol, smoking weed, having fun, the kids wherever they were during this time. Well, the social service was not concerned about their kids. Why they lied about you to divine masculine and people, the community, that it's you taking drugs, it's you who is alcoholic, and it's you who sleep around. And it was not true at all. It's them actually who did that. But I get back to this, that she has 1 year to deliver you, and maybe this time is already passed by, and she got some extra few months, extra few weeks, and now they want you to go to a place where they want to kidnap you, and I'm telling you, that's what they set up for you. To regularly energy harvest you, lock you up somewhere. This is what this occult group wants. Honey, they don't care about your knowledge, only that much. They want to steal it, of course. They don't care about that you are divine feminine, you have gifts. They care about it only to steal it. And they care about your money, that they want to steal also. Practically, I just don't understand humans. How can human beings so fucking evil? And they still able to look into the mirror, wake up in the morning, put their clothes on, and look at their children like nothing happened. How can these people look into innocent children's eyes, give them a hug and a kiss, when blood is dropping from their hands? I just don't understand. Like nothing happened. These people all wanted to elevate it on divine feminine, on her spiritual energy, divine energy, her gifts, everything they wanted to take away from her. They didn't care how pain they put her through. They didn't care how darkness they put her through. Actually, they enjoyed it. They laughed on it. And now they have to take the energy what they sent out in the universe, and it's coming back to them. And they do not like it because the energy is poverty, souffrance. Some of them it's prison. Some of them is sickness. I mean chronic sickness that destroy their life. While the one who will have this sickness, they won't be able to have fun drinking alcohol, smoking drugs, and opening their legs or fucking someone. Now they won't be able to do that anymore. Or going gambling and in the night and having fun with escorts or certain fake high priestess in a covenant. Because the sickness or the poverty or all this shit that coming back to their life as energy, because that's what they send out, will stop them. Okay? So they fight with all their force, Divine Feminine, to fuck you up. At least the next few weeks. And deliver you to this occult group. That's why spell work is going on day and night. They have people always doing continuously spells on you, or esoteric manipulation, mind manipulation, all kind of shits. Because they have to deliver you. Do you understand? But they won't, because Spirit does not let them happen. Spirit just will destroy them. And some of you, all the shit they put you through, they accuse you with. Some of you, this group of people regularly went to the police and lie about you. So the police decided to watch you, and they realized that you don't do any crime. So the police started to watch them, and they realized what a fucking shit is going on in this community. Because it was crime after crime after crime after crime, 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 and crime, and crime, and crime. So some of you, this community is going down and down into prison, huh? Well, the message is that, Divine Feminine, that these ex-friends of yours has no time. Actually, it's been for almost 1 or 2 months. She can't sleep, she can't eat, she can't breathe because she knows she's fucked up. I don't think she's afraid that much of prison or the police and these occult groups. I think if she does not manage to deliver you, she have to give herself, or she have to provide something to this occult group, and she is not prepared to do that. So she won't have any problem to try to come back into your life, sweet to talk you, and invite you out to go somewhere with her. Do not do that. This is a trap. You need to understand Source has a plan with you. And these people receive justice because they've been doing this not just to you, but other people. And you are the first person who is divine. And they do not understand that you have a divine protection. Because these people do not know karma, they refuse to believe in karma. They think they are gods and karma does not touch them. There are some esoteric people who believe in that. When you can control karma, you can control esoterically the field at that level. that you have effect on other people's life, it is looked over by spirit, by universe, by source. And it is not given to bitches like this woman. This is a nothing woman. And she knows really well and insecure about it and wants to be somebody important, you know. So she's playing the Empress like somebody who can control ether and a field, when honestly she has no gift. Maximum if she stole it from somebody, but even if she's trying, all what she does is fucking up her own life, because whatever she does in ether is just a big fucking mess and not a beautiful creation. Those who has gifts like that, they have gift to create wonderful things, to help people, to help universe, help planets, and you know, to be like God, create good stuff. These are godlike people. I mean, because they have divine love in their heart. But when you have an evil person who has an impure spirit and really bad evil intention, like your ex-friend, this woman, and they have some secret knowledge to do a kind of creation in the field or ether, the only thing they are capable to do is a fucking big mess that stings and disgusting. And when it's happened, the gling, gling, gling goes on in universe that there is a disorder, something wrong happened in ether. And guess what? There are spiritual beings who will notice that and come and get it fixed. And when we say get it fixed, this woman will be put on her place. Everything that she gained with this manipulation or stealing spiritually from people will be taken away from her. Her spiritual gifts included. She won't be able to fuck up things in ether. In this group of friends or community, I can see the sign of Virgo, Scorpio, Libra, Taurus. Taurus is very strong. There is Cancer also. Pisces very strong. And Aries is very strong. Libra, Pisces, Taurus, Aries are very, very strong. I believe these people are your ex-friends, ex-lovers, or ex-husband, or whatever. Even this divine masculine who used to be in love with you turn into a monster, and we can't really call him divine anymore. In the same time, you affected these people's life, because let's be honest, they would never ever tell you, but most of these people trying to copy you, to be like you. But when they put you through the shit, oh, that part, honey, they don't want to take. But they do not realize that what made you exactly an empress. That dark night of the soul that made you into an empress. We can't steal spiritually to become an empress, because it will never happen. You will be always just a fake empress. You have to go through the dark night of the soul, the heartbreaks. You have to know that all those friends who smiled into your face backstabbed you. You have to go through dark shit, that your soul would form in a way that it would it would go with the source, towards the source for help. And when it will happen, you will develop a good relationship with source, God, universe, your spirit guides, your ancestors. And that will start the process that will make you into a divine feminine. When you just sit down, you do meditation to open your third eyes. When you just sit down, you do rituals and all kind of things to become divine and become spiritual. Well, this is a good initiation. I'm not saying not. But honey, when you become an empress, the empress to always go through difficulties. Because that's the only way she become this energy. She has to go through hassles and tough stuff. She has to lose things that are very important. I'm not talking about car. No, she has to lose her husband or her children or her grandmother or her mother or her father. They need to be a serious loss that breaks her heart. Because that is the process of the phoenix. When a phoenix burned down to ashes, so she could rise. And only this empress can rise. Because if you are not an empress spirit, and honey, you burn down, you just stay fucking ashes, nothing else. Because the empress has this magic power. The magic that make this dark, dirty powder to become again a bird, a magnificent bird, the phoenix. That is this essence of empress that actually was always in your soul. And not everybody has that. And people do not want to accept that. Everybody wants to be high priestess and empress on a tarot deck. And most of the time is the high priestess and the empress who has difficult to accept that they are empresses, they are high priestess, because they know the price. They know the responsibility. While other bitches just like want to be empressed, to have a better man, an emperor coming for them, or they have a fame that people knows them, or they have money, or they have beauty, earthly shits. A real empress have all that, but they don't care about it. Do you understand? And usually when they embrace the empress energy is to build their empire. And they want to build their empire usually not for selfish reasons, but to help some people to make changes on this earth, on this world, or even help people who's going through the same shit they've been through. There is something noble reason behind that empire. Not like the fake empress who just want to fucking party, take the drugs and alcohol, and that's what the money and empire needs for her. She needs empire to fuel her evil habitudes, evil things that she does. That she will have a new Gucci bag. Doesn't matter she has 100 already in her wardrobe. No. The real empress does not care about such a thing. The real empress is fertile. They're thinking about business. Maybe a business that can make money, that can help other organization to help people in needs. Empress energy is fertile, thinking day and night, not just how to make money, but why to make money, to help other people who are in need. And I'm not talking about this shitty group coming into an empress when she will be blessed hugely financially and telling the empress, I can't give food to my child. Because empress is not idiot that you are a snake. And if she will give you money, the only things you will use that money is not for child, but to destroy her. No, honey, the empress wants this money for people who went through the same shit. For mothers who unjustly losing their children. For mothers who are unjustly going through shitty divorce because secret society wants to destroy her because they are paid for. For mothers who were abused, for mothers who were beaten up, mothers who were raped. For mothers who has difficulty find a good job to provide for their children. Yeah, she will help those people, but not you, honey. Not you. You are a snake. You want to make yourself look like these people in need. And whenever you get money in your hand, you pay a practitioner to destroy the divine feminine. You really think that the divine feminine does not know that? And she will be idiot enough to give you money for that? Well, honey, then it's not the divine feminine who is naive, but you. And you, divine feminine, don't be empathic with these people, because that's what they want to play on, so they can stop you again and this time really finish you. Do not help these people because they do not need help. These horrible things happening in their life because this is the energy what they sent out and it's coming back to them, and this is what they call the night of the soul, a huge opportunity for them to turn to divine and purify their soul, their intention, and become divine themselves. But they don't see it like that. Honey, no, they don't. They want to party, they want to take their drug, their alcohol, they want to fuck, they want to have the nice cars, they want to have the nice food, the nice clothes, and they fucking don't like this, what they're going through. And certainly they hate that you are rising, and you rising on a level that it's you will go now in a restaurant. Now it's you who will buy the expensive expensive cars, expensive clothes, expensive shoes. They can't stand that because they remember they've been there in that position. So if they come towards to you that you need to help them financially, honey, it's for to destroy you, to pay people who destroy you. Do you understand? It's not, even if they have a child who needs food, who needs clothes, they would never ever buy anything for that child because they will use that money to destroy you rather than using it for their children. Do you understand? It was easy to show themselves a good mother until they had an emperor on their side who provided for them. But they were never empress, because an empress can provide even if there is no emperor on their side. They can be self-sufficient. These people are, even if they're working, the first payout, they go in a Gucci shop or, I don't know, a branded shop, and they buy a shoes, a bag, or clothes for 3,000-4,000 euros or dollars. It's not a problem that they spend the entire salary on a fucking shoes, because they have a husband at home who will back them up with money. So they can buy the food also for the kids. What's happened if there is no emperor? And it's them who needs to create. Honey, these type of women don't give up on a shoes or a bag. They prefer if their child does not eat. And that is not an empress. That is not the essence of the empress. Because if somebody can be an empress when they go through even a financial difficulties, and you know what? Even like that, from the cheapest food, they create heaven for their children. I used to hear the story about a woman like that, and her children grew and she needed to buy clothes. She had no money for that. So what she did, she could sew, so she cut up her own clothes and made a new clothes for the kids who were growing, and they needed a bigger size of clothes. That is an empress energy, because even if she has no money, she creates. She is fertile. While this bitch who wants to be an empress will be in the same situation that they don't have money, they need money to buy clothes for their children, that what they will do, they will go on the street, open their leg to get fucked by men who pay them. Practically a prostitute. After they go back home, it's happened in the night, nobody see it, but the money is there, and she is the fucking empress because she can buy that fucking Gucci bag, or the shoes, or the clothes, or the whatever. And yes, there is some crumble falls for a child, so the child can have clothes and food also. And everybody, wow, this is an empress. Honey, you don't know what this woman doing during the nights. Or when a husband is in the conferences and in the foreign countries, how many men goes on her place while the kids are in school, while she's opening her leg, being fucked for money? If the husband can't provide it, this is not an empress. The empress, the energy of empress is being fertile. Most of the time you look at the tarot cards, you can see the empress is pregnant. It's not always represent real pregnancy. It's the energy of this type of woman. That's mean fertile. Wherever she is, whatever she does, it will be productive, it will create. This is a creatrix, a divine energy who creates. And if she has no money, she creates whatever she finds. If she has no money, but she has half kilo of onion and 1 kilo of what is it? Whatever, very cheap vegetables at home, she will create a wonderful meal that is like 5-star. That is an empress energy. When she has no money, but she is a very good DIY person, and she creates furniture, she renovates furniture, so you go in her house, and that looks like the luxe. Like if she spends so much money buying expensive furniture, then it's her who created. Or I don't know, she sew clothes, or she you know, this is this fertile creatrix energy what I'm talking about. Honey, that is not an empress energy when somebody opens her leg to get some money when she is in poverty. No. Empress energy, when she gets in the poverty, still she can provide everything for her children, and still when you things happening in a positive way in her life and takes everything with dignity, No, these people want to ruin her character. It's easy to say that she's dirty or she's this and she's that when you practically fire up more than 100 person to suck her energy off. That she's so sick and tired for a while that she can't even get out of the bed. It's easy to make fun of her when she has an operation, a serious operation, a serious sickness that she's been through and temporarily she can't clean her house. Why, you fucking bitch, with the husband of your, with the money of your husband, you can pay a gardener, you can pay a cleaner. Or even if you don't have a cleaner, you don't have any pain, you didn't have an operation, you didn't go through shit, so you can go and clean up your house because it's easy for you. And even if you wouldn't do because you have some pain, your husband will step in to help you. While Divine Feminine has nobody. But it's easier to put her down. Easier to say that she's a shit, dirty person because she does not clean her house, she does not do her garden. Fuck you, you would have all that pain she has or she's been through. You wouldn't even to be able to get out of the bed. But Spirit will give it to you because some of you will be really sick, the karmic I'm talking about. And then you can show how much you can create, how much you can do better than the Divine Feminine did in the same situation. But the problem is that you won't be able to, because you do not have the Empress energy. Anyway, this woman wants to fuck you up, Divine Feminine, so do not let that happen. Just listen to your spirit guides, listen to universe, God, and source, and avoid this. And I will be honest with you, most of the time, you need to avoid people from your past who fucked you up. And you know they fucked you up. They think they can play the idiots because they did everything in your back. Excuse me. I have again a hiccup. I'm just an energy reader, tarot reader, who regularly has a hiccup. I don't know why. But, so these people want to really fuck you up, and just don't go out with them, Divine Feminine. There's no point going out with them. They had their chance with you many times, not just once. I'm telling you, they stopped you not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 10 times. At least. And each time they were very well conscient what they were doing. And they did that deliberately, honey. It was not an accident. It was not like, oh, somebody did a spell work on me. Honey, even if somebody does a spell work on you, you have to have such an integrity and at least such a good soul that you don't hurt someone at this level. Leave these people in the past. Your responsibility, Divine Feminine, to heal your soul, to heal your emotions, your trauma. So when the Spirit will lead you to your spirit team, your spirit tribe, you won't bring this trauma in, that there were sometimes some friends who hurt you, so you don't trust the one who's supposed to be really your friends, or supposed to be really your Divine Masculine. That's why you have to work on you. That's why many of you Divine Feminine, still in a hermit mode. Because you still have to heal, still have to work on yourself. But soon you will get out. And you will have to be really intuitive to see if that person is your spirit tribe or just a person who wants to fuck you up. And I'm telling you, there will be people who will know that you are an Empress, and they will try to block your intuition so you can't see that. So they can deceive you. Anyway, I just want you, Divine Feminine, to be careful, especially with people from your past coming back. But when they realize that they can't approach you, they will send in new people who are paid to fuck you up. But also your spirit tribe, also your divine masculine is coming in. And yes, it will be confusing, but you have to, even if they try to block your intuition, treat people right. Treat your divine masculine right, please. So later you won't leave with regrets. I'll let you go, guys. This is very long, this reading. I wish you well at Divine Feminine. Trust God, trust universe and source. Have a grateful, loving heart. And don't hurt that Divine Masculine, please. Because he loves you. Take care, guys. Thank you for listening.